What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and to year 9 now of the Montana State Bobcat Dynasty. To kick off year 9 here, 2013, I do believe, we are going to be renewing an old rivalry. I mean, it's not really an old rivalry, but it's one from like season 2 and 3 against the MSU Spartans. Of course, we are the MSU Bobcats, Michigan State, Montana State. Well, there's only room in this country for one MSU. So far, they have proven that they are the better one. They are 2-0 against us, and going into this game, just looking at their rosters and some of their players' overalls and whatnot, they seem to be a better team than we are. Although when it comes to overalls on the Bobcats, we are better than we have been ever. We had one of our best seasons last year. We went 10-2, kind of choked it at the end of the year. But looking at our key players, we have 3 guys that are over 90 overall, including star quarterback Larry Stevens. So yeah, we kind of just got better from last year. We didn't lose too many key guys outside of linebacker William Jackson, which we replaced with like 100 other linebackers. So I'm pretty confident about our squad. My main concern is still our offensive line, although we retained most of our guys from last season, and the guys that we did keep, of course, they developed several points higher. So I mean, I feel like this is the year we've got to go all in this season, and we're going to be starting off against Michigan here. A revenge tour, maybe you could call it. I mean, not really, but just this is the season. We're going to show no mercy to anybody whatsoever. Not that we were really doing that before, but we're just going to go all out this year. We're going to start off with the football. We tried running it on first down. It doesn't work, so why not run it with Larry Stevens? If Vince Robinson's not going to pick up anything, Stevens gets out to midfield. Looking to throw now. He's going to stop and fire over the middle. Not the best read. Luckily, it just is going to fall incomplete. Quick throw, dumping it off there to Martin Anderson, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards. On third down, Stevens to throw again, and I don't really know what that was. Larry Lane was kind of open there, but just a terrible throw from Stevens, and that's going to have us end up punting there, and now MSU is going to have the football. 2nd and 7, and that's not what we need to have happening. As we saw, they look like they're a pretty solid team on offense, and so we don't need to be giving them any more yardage. Toss play on 2nd and short, and that is Schroeder in the backfield. Jesse Schroeder, one of our freshman linebackers, making a big play there. And then on 3rd down, they tried a wide receiver screen there, but Kraft has the stop, and that's going to force a 3-and-out. Stevens trying to throw the football again, intended for Ben Collins, but it's going to be broken up. Now Robinson lost the football, picked up by Bradford there, or Bodfired actually. I'm completely butchering his name, but he just scooped up the football, and now Michigan State has some nice field position here. Just looking at what happened, he just lost the football. I mean, there's not a whole lot more you can say. It kind of just got knocked out there, and now they're going to get the football with some nice field position. Carrington is going to carry the football there, but he's not going anywhere. Now he's looking to throw the football. He kind of had a man open, but that pass is going to sail out of bounds. 4th and 10, and the Spartans are going to be staying on the field. Carrington firing back across his body. He's got Jones, and he's going to step out of bounds shy of the first down marker, and that will be a turnover on downs. Quick throw from Stevens, and the pass is going to be broken up. I really want to do more of a West Coast style of offense just because of our poor offensive line. Just, some quick passes and whatnot. Get the football out quickly. It hasn't really worked out so much today, but you know what has been working? Larry Stevens running the football. He's going to take a deep shot on that play, looking for Curtis Brown, but there were 2 defenders there. Stevens just 1 of 6 passing for 3 yards. A direct snap to Robinson doesn't work at all. He's going to lose 5. So now on 3rd and long, Stevens is flushed to his right. He's going to fire downfield. The pass is going to be tipped, and it's going to be intercepted by Wallace Roberts, the true freshman safety. He's going to return it down the left sideline. He is gone for the pick 6, and Dave Pope is injured on the play. Man, that was just about the worst thing that could have happened in that kind of a situation. Luckily, Pope will be okay. He'll be back in the 4th quarter, but man, I was just throwing it up there. I was like, the worst thing that's going to happen is an incomplete pass, and I was wrong. The worst thing that could happen was a pick 6 and an injured player. Well, that's going to put us very quickly back on offense, but Vince Robinson is out here making moves, breaking out his first big run of the year. That's going to get us out to the 50-yard line, and somehow Stevens is going to thread the needle to Larry Lane there. That was a near interception, a little bit of a dangerous throw, but it works out. Gonna run the football here, just take the sure thing with Stevens, who's nearing 50 rushing yards in this first half already. That pass for Lane is gonna be knocked away. 3rd and short, now Stevens moving to his right back across his body to the fullback Johnson, and now he lost the football, and Michigan State has it again. That is our 3rd turnover of the first quarter. Man, things could not go quite as bad as they have so far in this first quarter of play. Let's just jump to the second quarter. Let's put that first quarter behind us. We still have almost an entire game left to play. That's going to be an overthrow intended for the tight end, so now it's going to be 3rd and 7. Carrington moving around in the pocket, and Garrett nearly had an interception there. Instead, MSU's going to go 3 and out again. They have yet to pick up a first down. Robinson to the left side, and he's going backwards. Stevens, he's under a little bit of pressure. He's going to fire off the move downfield there for Brown, and that one's nearly picked off. Spreading things out on 3rd down now, firing over the middle, tipped up into the air, and it's going to fall incomplete. Just 3 of 12 passing for Stevens so far. He is struggling early on in this game, and Montana State's got a punt. Solid run by Williamson is going to pick up about 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd down. They're going to give him the football again, but James Green caught him from behind. He has 6 carries for 6 yards. And how about another 3 and out forced by this Bobcat defense? Robinson breaks off another big run. He's caught from behind, but not until he gets out to the 50. Stevens still wants to throw the football despite it's not really working today. He's going to fire over the middle for Brown. Nice catch there. It's going to pick up about 12 or 13 yards. Stevens still looking to throw the football in the flat. He's got Martin Anderson, and that'll pick up a couple. On 2nd down, we're going to hand this one off to Vince Robinson, breaking away from the defense to the right side now, and he's putting together a pretty solid gain, averaging over 6 yards a carry. We have less than a minute to go in this second quarter. Stevens is rolling to his right, and he's going to step out of bounds, trying to throw it at the last second, but just kind of a dumb play by him. And then on 2nd down and 20, the pass is going to be tipped, and we are lucky that wasn't a 4th turnover. 3rd down, now we have Martin Anderson over the middle. Unfortunately, he's going to be shy of the stick, so we're going to bring out Jason McMillan. The wind is in his favor, and he pulled it wide right. The kick is no good, and we are going to be scoreless at halftime. Michigan State's also going to be getting the football to start off the second half. After a solid kick return, they're going to run the football with Williamson, and he's going to pick up a gain of 6. They're going to give the football to Williamson again, but he's going to get brought down in the backfield by Schroeder, his 2nd tackle for loss today. They have yet to convert on 3rd down or even pick up a first down, and this defense continues to ball out. Marcus Kirkpatrick with the sack, and that's going to force another 3 and out. I think that's the 5th 3 and out that they've forced in a row. Absolutely insane gameplay here by the defense. That pass is going to be incomplete. There was some confusion there with the wide receivers running into each other. On 3rd down, that's just frustrating. We had an open passing lane, but Stevens threw it into the back of his left guard, so the pass is going to be incomplete, and once again, we are going to have to punt. How about a first down by the Spartans? We have 8 today. They have 1, and they picked it up right there, but you know what? It doesn't really seem to matter because they are the ones with the lead right now. Williamson's going to take this right up the middle, and I mean, his game's getting a little bit better for him. He's going to get a direct snap here, direct carry, whatever you want to call it, but James Green is all over that in the backfield. He was ready. That's going to make it 3rd down and long. Now Carrington's got time in the pocket. He's got a man open on the left side. Holy cow, we dodged a bullet there. I thought we were about to be down 14-0 in a very defensive battle right now. We got lucky that he missed that pass and that our offense will get the football again. Over 50 yards on the ground now for Larry Stevens, but he's well under 50 when it comes through passing yards. Another nice run from him, spinning away from defenders, picking up 10 more yards. into Spartans territory. Now here's Robinson making a man miss in open space inside of the red zone now, and he's gonna get caught from behind at about the 10-yard line. Vince Robinson's been the MVP of our offense so far today, despite some of his inconsistent play, but he's broken off a couple of big runs today. 1st and 10 from the 10. We're going to give Robinson a little bit of a breather. Tyron Manigat is going to pick up 8 yards. Well, that's going to take us to the 4th quarter where Montana State still has yet to score, but Larry Stevens is ready to change that, running it from 2 yards out into the end zone, tying things up now at 7 apiece late in the game. Can Michigan State's offense score? Remember, their only points have come off that pick 6 there. Well, it doesn't look like they're going to there, at least on 2nd down, as the pass will fall incomplete. 3rd down, setting up the screen for Jones, and once again, we're going to be blowing that pass up there, the play up rather. 4th and 13, get off of the field again. Vince Robinson, this time to the left side, picking up about 9 yards, and that's going to put him over the century mark. Dumping it off in the flat now to Robinson, and he's going down in the backfield. It's going to set up 3rd and 4 for Montana State. Stevens over the middle, and he's got Martin Anderson. We haven't seen too many big passing plays from Stevens. You can't even call that a big passing play, but it kind of feels like one just the way this game has been going. Manigat on 1st down, picking up a gain of 5. Now Boyd is going to lose the football. He recovers his own fumble and gets brought down inside of the 20. Only a minute and a half left to go. Ideally, Montana State can kind of just burn this clock down to score a field goal or maybe even a touchdown. Nice run there by Robinson. Tack on 1 more yard because of the face mask. Goal to go. We're going to give it to Robinson. He's going to take it up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown, Montana State. And we are going to take our first lead with just about a minute and a half left to go in the game. Does Michigan State have any kind of offense left in them? I mean, they must, because they haven't really used much of it today. They get a solid about 10 yards there, but it's all going to be coming back because of holding. So they have to go 89 yards in the next minute and 20 seconds, and I don't find that to be very likely. They're running the football here, but you know what? Surprisingly, it's going to work out for them. 2nd down and 6 now with just about a minute left. And they continue to run the football, hurdling over a man, Williamson, right up the middle, and he's going to go out to the 41-yard line where MSU uses a timeout. Carrington throwing to the left side, and that was just not going to be caught by anyone whatsoever, sailing out of bounds. Now rolling to his left, right into a sack. Great defensive call by Montana State. They sent the cornerback blitz, and it worked. Carrington off his back foot downfield, and the pass is going to be broken up. It's 4th and 15. Last chance for Michigan State. Carrington looking to throw, firing downfield there, and tipped, and it's going to be caught by Green. What are you doing? Brock Eugene tipped it. He was, I think, going for the interception there. That's where you just have to let the pass hit the ground. That better not cost us the game. The clock is still ticking. Here's a toss play for Williamson. It's a trick play. He's going to throw it, and he's got his tight end, Jones. Actually, it's his wide receiver there, down to the goal line. 1st and goal. Throwing it back to his quarterback. Carrington is going to get brought down, and the clock is going to keep ticking. 13 seconds, 12 seconds left to play. A toss play, and Williamson is going down. 3rd and goal. They're going to have to hurry up. They have yet to convert on 3rd down today. 0 of 8, and they're going to use their last timeout. So here we go. Game on the line. Throwing over the middle of the end zone. Touchdown! Spartans! Oh, man. All day, our defense has just been forcing 3 and out after 3 and out, but the last drive of regulation is going to be an 89-yard touchdown drive with a 4th and 15 conversion. No time left. Does Larry Lane have a kick return touchdown in him? It's a pretty nice return, but unfortunately, it's not going to matter as there are zeros on the clock. He could have gone all the way down to the 1-yard line, and it wouldn't have mattered. So that is going to bring us to overtime, just our 2nd overtime game that we've had of the series. The other one was against BYU back in Season 7. That was a thriller, and this game might be a little bit of a defensive thriller after we didn't score any points until the 4th quarter. We are going to go nowhere on 1st down as we're going to start off overtime with the football. On 2nd down, the pass is going to be incomplete, looking for Collins. Third down for Montana State. Stevens evades the pressure here, moving to his right, and he's going to pick it up with his legs, stepping out of bounds there, 83 yards on the ground. Stevens wants to throw again, rolling to his left, and he's going to run the football again, breaks out of a tackle, and he's in for 6. Touchdown Montana State, his second rushing touchdown today, and we're going to score first in overtime. So now Michigan State has a chance to respond. Toss to the right here for Williamson. Brought down in the backfield by Marcus Kirkpatrick. Loss of 3 on the play. Second and long. Now they're going to give it to Williamson. And this time he's going to break it out to the right side. Inside of the 5. Brought down at the 1-yard line. He has been struggling all game long. But when it matters most, he breaks off the big one. Goal to go now from the 1-yard line. Toss play for Williamson. Gets out of a tackle and he's in. Michigan State's tying it up yet again. And we're going to be headed to double overtime. So now Michigan State at the 25-yard line. They get to start off this second period here. Williamson lost the football. It's on the ground. But unfortunately, Michigan State is there to recover. Great job by Marcus Kirkpatrick, forcing the fumble. He couldn't recover it, but he did make the tackle for loss. Second and 11, and that pass is going to be tipped. I thought it might have been intercepted by Garrett. Instead, it's going to pick up positive yardage. Third and 5 now. Play fake here. Carrington is pressured, and that's going to result in an incomplete pass. That's our 8th hurry we forced today. But, of course, they're going to be in field goal range. It is up and good. So now we have a chance to kick a field goal and go to triple overtime or score a touchdown and win the game here. We have control of our own destiny right now. Vince Robinson, he's going to lose a yard there. Now Stevens on the read option. He has a first down. He's going to get pushed out of bounds inside of the 10. Over 100 yards now for him as well. Stevens looking to throw in the flat. He's got Anderson, and he's in the end zone. Montana State wins the game in overtime with the walk-off touchdown to Martin Anderson. What a way to kick off year 9. A defensive thriller in overtime. Stevens in the flat led Anderson upfield, and he gets in. Your final score here, Montana State 27 and Michigan State's 24. And we are now 1-2 against the Spartans. We're definitely going to have to play them again in the future, see if we can just tie things up, make the series even against them, and they're going to make that my #1 greatest game of all time. And man, that was a really boring first 3 quarters, I'd say. Only 1 score at all, and a bunch of just 3 and outs on both sides. Both defenses played really well, but you could really feel for both sides in the 4th quarter, and especially in overtime, both defenses just got absolutely gassed. They were so tired from just all the great plays that both defenses kept making. The ground game was what worked for us on offense, though. Stevens and Robinson both ran for over 100 yards. Robinson had a rushing touchdown. Stevens had himself 2 on the ground. And the passing game, we've definitely got to fix it still. There's definitely still some issues there. Stevens still has some accuracy problems that we'd like to kind of solve throughout this season. And after that great game, Larry Stevens, he's on the Heisman watch. He was actually on the watch before this, but he is currently in #4. Let's try to actually get him that award. And of course, being the only Big Sky game this week, we got offensive and defensive players of the week. And that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, subscribing and leaving a like on the video would definitely be appreciated. But until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.